Leo, what's going on with you? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy. Leo, I am here to bring you your weekly reading. This is going to be from Sunday the 26th of January to Saturday, February 1st. We're almost in. Oh my God, it's going to be February already. Yo, where did January go? Please let's stop and talk about where January went. I mean, time is flying. We flew right through Capricorn season, even though there was a lot going on with the planets all in the 10th house with about 3 or 4 planets at the beginning of the situation. Now there's only 3 there, but they're still there. Everybody's still going through changes in reference to their work, their career, their reputation, their moral standing, their life goals. Everybody's still experiencing changes in that area, across the planet. But let's narrow things down and talk about you, Leo, and what's going on with you for this week. Now, this is going to be a general read, so it will not resonate with every Leo. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want to check your other placements because this one doesn't resonate, there's a link below. If you don't know your placements, there's a link in the box below. You put in your birth date. Once the page pops up about your birthday, you're going to scroll down to the bottom and you will see your placements, okay? So you may want to check for your moon sign. If this is about love, you may want to check for your Venus. If it's about desires and, what turns you on, if you're not sure and what you desire and what you're going to be gravitating to, you check out your Mars, okay? All right, so let's see what we got for you, Leo. I do want to thank you guys all for your support. Oh, one more thing. The Patreon membership for 8th House Energy, the link is in the box below. I'm telling you guys about this, of course, because I would love for you to become members, but also because there is a contest going on. Well, there's actually not a contest. It's just going to be a drawing. I'm going to pick 6 lucky winners to get a reading. I'm going to pick them on January 31st. So you still have time to, at the sound of this video, you still have time to participate. So that's why I just wanted to let you know. Other than that, we'll be moving on to the February incentives. So make sure the link is below for the Patreon membership. It's $5 a month. You get to see all the extended videos. Okay, not just one for $5, but all of them. So it's a great way to, keep up on things. And let's get to it, Leo. What's the situation here? So we have the 6 of Swords reverse. With the 6 of Swords reverse, Leo, this is talking to me about could be, being stuck, or if you're not stuck, you've moved on, okay? But with the 6 of Swords reverse, the first thing I get is unable to move on. A little bit stagnant in your process, you're moving, you got your mind set to move, but you're kind of stagnant, or you're holding back, or something is holding you back, okay? Travel issues, could be money. Cost money to travel, could be trying to find accommodations, reasonably costing accommodations. All right, but there's a reason you're stuck there. But swords are about thoughts, so there could be something going on mentally in reference to the thought process. Maybe you're just afraid. We'll see. What's challenging this move? Why is Leo having a problem moving ahead? Please forgive the snowblowers outside if you can hear them. We had some snow. All right, so what's challenging you is money. The Ace of Coins reverse. For some of you, you may not have enough money to move. You're looking to get your funds together, get them in order. Some of you this could be a job situation as well. Some of you are ready to move on from a position because there's not enough money, or you're not making the money you used to. Some of you got a demotion. Some of you may have lost your job, unfortunately, by being fired. Some of you may have quit. And so the 6 of Swords could represent being stuck without money, is what I'm getting strongly, okay, for a lot of you. But the details are individual to you specifically, but the overall concern here is that you may be stuck because you don't have the money. Maybe some of you don't have a place to move to. That could be the case, but yeah, it's money. Now let's take a look and see what the universe wants you to keep in mind during this situation here that you're experiencing. So we have the High Priestess. Piscean energy. This is using your intuition. So the universe wants you to use your intuition. This Ace of Coins in reverse is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Six of Swords reverse is Aquarius energy. Okay? So yeah, stability is what the challenge is for you. Okay, money wise, it could be, a place to stay. It could be a location that's affordable. So the Ace of Coins can, veer off into so many different directions, but it boils down to money. Now let's take a look and see where your head is at in this situation. But we were talking about, before that, we were talking about using your intuition. This card, this particular section of the reading relates to what the universe wants you to do about the situation or keep in mind about the situation or be aware of. And this is the High Priestess energy. This is Piscean energy. The universe wants you to pay attention to your intuition. Tap into your intuition. For some of you, you may need to just take a moment and sit. Your intuition may be already screaming at you. What is your gut telling you to do in this situation in reference to the money being a challenge? All right. Some of you may have thought about that. Some of you may not have, but that's something that you do want to consider, is just to listen to your gut. What is your gut screaming at you? Let's see where your head is at, Leo. The Hierophant. So for some of you, you could be thinking about not having money to apply for some of you, this could be school, this could be a position, there could be some paperwork that might need to be filled out, an application process. That's what you're thinking about. Because it's about tradition, it's about the routine, it's about, because the Hierophant represents stability, because it represents earth energy. So something stable, something practical, something something that has rules, laws, like I said, tradition. So it could be, a paperwork process, a moving process, the application process. So you could be thinking about the process of it all. Now let's see, that was too many. Let's see what the outcome is. Eight of Cups. So for some of you, you're going to end up walking away, because this could be a marriage. I didn't want to just automatically jump into that without, either some passion or some emotion here. We just got, swords, and swords, and we got earth energy here, and we got a bit of High Priestess energy. All right, well, Eight of Cups, walking away. So for some of you, this is a marriage situation you're going to walk away from. For some of you, this is an application process you're going to walk away from. Okay, and yeah, last week some of you were going through some things in reference to moving. Look at you at the bottom of the deck. Okay, things are going to work out, Leo. So for those of you who are worrying or have a little concern or fear, I hope that this serves as a confirmation that you tapping into your High Priestess energy, your intuition, will lead you to come to this conclusion as well. You're very resourceful. You're very creative. You're going to get it done. Let's see what these cards are about, Leo. I'm gonna shuffle. So please turn down the volume. All right, if this bothers you, okay. But I am gonna shuffle the cards now. I've had some people complain about the shuffling. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they don't understand how energy works. But we do need to shuffle the cards. So give me a moment. Alright, so we're going to see what's going on with this Six of Swords in reverse. Why is this here for Leo? Why is this Six of Swords here? Alright, Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Aquarius Star card in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, I'm getting depression. I'm getting, not communicating. I'm getting, and if there's communication, there's a lot of fighting and arguing. Um, yeah, that's why you want to move. You're depressed here. You're not happy here. Some of you being ignored. Your partner's not paying attention to you. Some of you, you're not even being intimate. Okay, I have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, so some of you, you're watching what's going on. You're seeing what's going on. So this could be this person doing it right in front of you, or they may not know that you're able to see what's going on with them and what they're doing. It's getting you very depressed. It got you very upset. This is all sword energy. Damn. Yeah, so you're in your head about this a lot. Yeah, for you to actually see what this person is doing, you may very well see them meeting up with someone, or you may see them, little things like, not coming home, being out certain hours when they're normally not, calls at certain hours of the night or certain hours of the day, them having to run off all of a sudden out of the blue, coming back hours later than they said they would come back. Just things like that is what you're noticing. And you're arguing about this, and you're trying to express how you feel, and this person is not, for whatever reason, maybe they're not hearing it because of the words. I'm getting sharp words. I'm getting, everybody's cussing everybody the fuck out type of words. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Sun card reversed. This is your energy showing up twice in the reading. And then the Nine of Wands. So you've done everything you possibly could to, make the situation work out. Everything that you felt that you could anyway to make the situation work out. But you're still, this behavior is still going on with this person. So let's see what the Ace of Coins in reverse is about. This could be a money situation, a moving situation. I'm getting strongly. But for some of you, this could be a job as well, where no matter what goes on, you're being watched. You could be being micromanaged at your job is what I'm getting strongly here. With the Page of Swords energy. Ooh, I can't stand a micromanaging boss. Ooh, that just turns me into a whole nother individual. So yeah, I could see how you could be depressed working under these types of conditions. They're not communicating with you. They're not telling you, it's like you trying to find out what's going on. You may have a weird boss here or weird co-workers. They're not sharing information. The information that people share is not accurate. It's like, you ever play a game where you got 6 people and you whisper into the first person's ear a sentence, and then you have them repeat it to the other person, and then they repeat it to the other person, and then by the time you get to the 6th person, the sentence is totally twisted around, words added, words taken away, totally different meaning. This type of energy is going on in your workplace is what I'm getting. All right. So Ace of Coins reverse. I have the Princess of Wands. So this is the Page of Wands. And we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. So this is taking action. Wands are about taking action. Okay. So the page represents messages. So maybe you are getting communication via what you're seeing. So it could be downloads, spiritual downloads. Okay. Which is why we have the High Priestess here. So you could be getting downloads about what's going on, the actions that your partner is taking. You could also be putting action into place to leave with the Ten of Wands here. Because look at the picture here. So yeah, you're ready to leave. With the Page of Wands, you're putting your plan in place. You're taking action. You may be making calls, checking out different options in reference to what you can do and what you can't do, but you're definitely looking at the end, or you're looking at the money. We have the Judgment card. We have the Knight of Wands. So it's like you're trying to decide because you want to move quickly. And it's like you need to move quickly. You know this. You know this. When we have the Judgment, that's Pluto energy. Pluto energy is undeniable feeling that you have. It's like you know this needs to be done, and it got nothing to do with how you feel about it. It's like you know this needs to be done. All right. So yeah, you're trying to move as quickly as possible. For some of you here. For others of you, I have the Hierophant. I'm sorry, the Hangman in reverse, more Piscean energy, and we have the Princess of Cups. So the Page of Cups reverse. Now, as far as finances are concerned, you're looking, but you don't see any other financial opportunities here, and there's no more love here. Like, yeah, you're not seeing it for whatever reason. No matter what you're doing, maybe you're just not seeing that there's no love here. Is what I'm getting with the Ace of Coins as well. That in reverse, that could be the end of a relationship. It could be about money, but it could also be the end of a relationship, which is what I'm getting here for all of these options here. So that these, when I do the 3 rows underneath the card, it's like I'm trying to get 3 different scenarios, to try to relate to as many people as possible. But the end result, for no matter what group you resonate with, yeah, it's time to go quickly. It's time to take action. Now, with the Hierophant here, I'm sorry, the High Priestess is representing your intuition. All right, this is what the universe is asking you to use, is your intuition. So we're going to clarify that with the Seven of Wands reverse and King of Pentacles. So the universe is, to me, I'm getting an energy of stop fighting. Because with all this sword energy, this is definitely fighting. I'm getting to, you're going to end the fighting, or you've stopped the fighting. Your intuition is telling you to stop fighting. To stop the fighting, stop the arguing, and focus on working. Like, for some of you, your energy is on defending yourself or taking a stand against this person, or your energy. But your intuition is telling you, don't worry about that. Let them do what they're doing. And you focus on your money with your King of Pentacles energy here. You have to put a plan in place. So the universe is telling you to stop focusing on the fighting and the wand energy. The Seven of Wands, when he's in the upright or she's in the upright, you see what they're doing in this picture. They're defending. They're putting up bags so that the flood, won't come through. And they're using the wands as a form of support. Okay? So you don't have any support here is what the universe is saying. So you need to put a plan together. This is someone who plans, strategizes, puts a plan in action so that, they can do what it is that they need to do. This is somebody who's not going to jump into something really quickly without seeing what their options are. All right? So this is what the universe is telling you to do as far as tapping into the intuitive part of yourself. Now, let's see what else we got for some of you here. So we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords reversed. So with the Six of Cups here, this is just, reminiscing, looking back at things. If you look at the picture here, she's on the bank, the river bank, looking into the river and imagining, things the way they were when she was with her lover at one point in time. So a lot of you are experiencing that, and you just can't believe how bad things are right now. Because you just can't believe how things changed. For some of you, you're still in denial with the Queen of Swords reverse. You're not accepting the truth of it. Okay? It's not that you're not accepting the truth of it because you're watching the video and you're resonating with this. It's just that you just can't believe how quick this happened or how it happened. So that's where you're at in your head. But, I wouldn't recommend focusing on that too long while you're in this environment. I would wait until you get someplace else, because there's a lot of tension here. So you can process what went on. You guys need time apart, whoever you are. That's for sure. Some of you could have met this person when you were kids. You could have been with this person for a really long time. This Queen of Swords in reverse could represent legal processes, as in a divorce. Okay. Perhaps the Page of Swords could represent the thought process of filing paperwork for divorce, because swords represent logic. Logic, if you think about those occupations, they're police officers, they're the judicial system. They do things based on what's fair, not based on people's feelings. And that's what swords are about. It's about what's logical, what makes sense, and it doesn't have to do with feelings. So we have the Empress, and we have the Ace of Wands reverse. So with the Ace of Wands reverse, this is telling me about this is about rejection, false starts. Like, you guys have tried this over and over again. Now with the Empress here, I'm getting fruitful, growth, abundance, financial prosperity. And then with the Ace of Wands in reverse, I'm getting rejection, false starts, delays, even brutality at some point. There could be some, physical altercation going on here with the Empress and the Ace of Wands reverse. Okay. Because the Empress, when she's next to certain cards, she represents what's going on the physical plane. In the 3D realm, here and now, in the flesh. And the Ace of Wands in reverse could definitely represent brutality. So there could be some, because there's a lot of verbal altercation going on here. So for some of you, I wouldn't, and I've done some readings in the past with Leo where this is going on. So for some of you, this is an on and off situation that you've been in for a few years. You've been with this person for a while. You guys have been going through it. Now, as far as your thoughts are concerned, we have the Hierophant here. So let's see what this represents. For some of you, this is marriage. For some of you, this could be, a job situation as well. So in reference to the job situation, though, you do want to, for the Ace of Coins in reverse, you're trying to figure out what actions you want to take. For some of you, you could be applying for other positions within the organization. You could be looking to see what's available. You could be seeing if you could work on other projects with others. But it's like, maybe that well is dried up, with the Ten of Wands. Maybe there's nothing really available, or you've applied for jobs and you didn't get the job, For some of you, you know that you need to make a quick decision here. And you're just not seeing any options in reference to applying for positions from within, because you do like the company for some of you. But with using your intuition here, you definitely need to stop taking actions that go against, your boss, okay? Or stop taking actions that are going to go against you, putting yourself in a position where you're going to be financially stable. So some of you may have to watch yourself and your behavior at the workplace, okay? You might be at your wit's end. Well, you are with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords here and the Nine of Wands. You are. So you have to watch your temper, watch your temperament, and don't put yourself in a situation where you're screwing up what you've been working for, is what I'm getting. That's what the universe is telling me in reference to work-related situation. All right? You're looking back at how things were, but, unfortunately, your boss you may be in a situation where you just don't trust your boss. Your boss could be someone who's maybe not been fair or doesn't think logically. Okay? And as far as you're concerned, you need something more stable. You need, because you got the Queen of Swords in reverse versus the Empress. Like, you need someone who's more grounded, more practical, not someone who is, like, maybe cold or aloof. Someone who could be an airhead, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone who's just in denial about things, doesn't use a logical approach. And so, with the and so maybe you applied for something different and you got rejected. All right, so let's take a look at this Hierophant, because that's where your head is at. So we have the Four of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Ace of Swords. So with the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Swords, this is you, I'm getting letting go of the money. Like, for example, if this was a marriage, you're not worried about the money. You're like, you know what, I'll get my own money. It's not worth it. You got clarity on that situation. All right. Some of you, this could be filing for a divorce with the Ace of Swords energy. All right. We have the King of Wands reversed. That's your energy. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, so for some of you, you could be seeing someone else. All right, because the Lovers also talks about making a decision. The King of Wands in reverse is somebody who could be cheating, because it's clarifying the Hierophant. King of Wands in reverse is someone who sleeps around or is very promiscuous. Okay, so this is someone who maybe has someone else and is dealing with someone else. Let's take a look and see what other energies we get here. So we have the Lovers and the Devil energy in reverse. We also have the Three of Wands. So yeah, you realize that this is, negative energy. Now this could be you doing this, Leo, to your partner, or this is your partner doing this to you. Take what resonates. But yeah, you're ready to in this devil energy here. All right, is what I'm getting strongly here. Let's take a look and see what we have for the outcome with the Eight of Cups walking away. Okay, this is a situation again that you've been in for a while, whether it's work related or whether it's with the partner relationship. You've been in this situation with this person for a while. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So I'm getting here, for some of you, you have children with this person. Okay, you may not have the finances that you need right now to make it on your own, but it looks like you're not getting it. For some of you, you're not getting funds now. Like this person may have been someone who was supporting you financially, and they may have decided to stop supporting you. Some of you, I'm getting that you're not being paid appropriately, and you decide to quit. So some of you definitely walk away because of issues with money or being overworked and underpaid. We have the Justice card. We have the Nine of Cups. So with the Justice card, it's like you make things, this is Libra energy, so you put things on an even keel, or for some of you, you file paperwork for divorce, because this is what will make you happy. Okay, some of you are extremely unhappy in this situation. For others of you, you may have filed paperwork with Human Resources, or you may have filed for unemployment, and you got it. You got approved. Let's see here. What else am I getting with this? We have the Four of Cups. We have the Six of Swords reverse. So some of you with the Four of Cups here, you're feeling unfulfilled here with this situation, and you're ready to walk away, but you're stuck. Again, I keep getting this stuck, and it's about money. Okay, I'm getting definitely about money. Let me see where we are here. Okay, so what I want to do is get you some advice here. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracles. So we're going to do the Spirit Animal Oracle first for my Leos. What do we got for Leo? Oops. Jeez, too many popped out, Leo. Let's see. Leo. Okay. We have Canary Spirit. It says, sing your own song. Number 12. The number 12 for the major arcana is the Hangman. We did have that show up in the reading in reverse. But let's see what the message is in reference to Canary Spirit. Also, we could break it down to the number 3. And the number 3 is the Empress. And we did have her show up. So this is about stability. Being able to provide for yourself. Growth. Abundance. So it says Canary Spirit arrives to help you find your authentic voice and express what it is in your heart. Free yourself to experience your inner light and let it shine. As Canary Spirit sings to remind you of your inherent joy and to support you as you sing your own song. Now is the time to let the world know who you really are. Canary Spirit's message is that you are free to be yourself and express your most cherished desires. The world wants to hear your song. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you're being called to fully be yourself. For only then will you find harmony and joy. You can make music with others so beautifully when your note rings true. So for some of you, I'm getting that you're being ignored by your partner in this message, and I'm also getting that with we have the star card in reverse show up. That also represents being ignored, okay? Not being paid attention to, not being recognized. That's the one. A lot of you have partners who are seeing someone else. So that does ring true here. So the universe is saying that, you're not going to be happy until until you're in an environment that rings true to you. This is one that does not ring true to you. This is one that brings detriment to your spirit. All right, so you have got to decide what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Let's see what else we got for you. So we got the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Number 39, 3 and 9 is 12. The number 12 major arcana is the Hangman. Okay, so we got 12 and 12. You add that up, that adds to 12. This is 12. All right, so enlightenment. Okay, so let's take a look and see what Archangel. Now, there's a reversed version of this. I'm going to read that to you because that is how the card came out. So the reverse version here says, this card reverse often indicates significant blocks in your throat chakra. Something in your history may have caused you to shut down, but it's important now to break through that unhealthy pattern. Or you may you currently may be in a situation where the free sharing of ideas, opinions, or feelings is thwarted. In addition to the fear of self-expression, this card reverse could indicate physical throat problems, as all the chakra cards reverse may signal difficulties in that area of the body. The physical trouble may be connected to blocked energy in that chakra. So it's all the more important to work on clearing your energy in the center involved. To clear your throat chakra, call upon Gabriel and meditate on his power blasting through any blocks. See your throat center spinning in a beautiful light. Muster up the courage to speak your truth to yourself and to those around you. And it's time to let go of any old fear of confrontation and stand up for yourself from now on. So for some of you, this message is about being courageous and standing up and doing and speaking up for yourself. Maybe these swords and this Knight of Swords in reverse is about you not saying anything, but you're just watching and seeing what this person is doing. This is saying you need to speak up. You're not speaking up. Okay? So that's very important. Let me see if there's any other message I can get you before this shuts off. I can get you one more. Message of love. All right. Let's see. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves and respects you unconditionally.